So we're going to have one more question, and then we're going to go into the audience and take some of your questions. So I'm making this one up. I'm freelancing this one. All of you guys have really great things to say, and probably Mitch did too. 4 years ago. I don't know, probably. So it feels to me sometimes like something happens. Something happens after you get elected. You become a public official in the city of Los Angeles. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But what can you do differently, or what can you do to promise these voters that you'll serve in a different way than our current 15-member council?
Okay, so the first thing we did, I've dedicated half of my salary. The council members get $190,000 a year. Like I said, our median income in this district is $38,000. I think we need to be closer to that struggle. So I've dedicated half of my salary to a progressive community fund. The district also gets $1 million in discretionary funds, and we've committed ourselves to participatory budgeting, which means that the constituents get a say in how that money is spent. The other thing is, our campaign is only taking small dollar donations, and what does that mean? That means that we're not held accountable by anybody but the people that are donating to us. And also, like I said, our team is completely volunteer-based, and I can't express enough how important a team is as a city council member. So I promise you, we will be surrounding our team will be the best team, people actually from the district who represent you, so that we're not pulling in people from outside, and they will hold me accountable as well. I love you guys so much.
Thank you. No, it's a good question. Are we suddenly, when we go into City Hall, changed? I hope not. First of all, it does start with your staff. It's more than just 4 members from the community, from the district. Your staff actually being connected to it. And this also includes having somebody who is a housing deputy, somebody who just deals with renters and the housing issue, and a small business deputy, because those are people who've expressed this feeling that they get second consideration after big developers or anyone else. And that starts with the responsiveness on key issues. It also is about meeting with people, which Mitch stopped doing about 2 or 3 years ago, occasionally. But meeting with groups, meeting with people who are complaining about developments at the development, in their home area, because that's responsiveness. And I think once you keep connected, you should remain at least more or less sane.
So I would say that I'm not running right now for re-election. And I say that because I think that one of the core issues is that we have people who run for political office because they want to be, they want a career in public office. And those of us who are here had careers and had lives, and we're running because we understand that there is a lack of leadership, and so it's a responsibility, and we're running for public service. Now, what I would say is that this is the first time I've ever run. Fundraising is incredibly difficult, and I think actually the answer is that at a certain point, it's so hard that it's so much easier to get that big check from a developer. And if we want that to change, something I would support is campaign finance reform at the local level. Because it is not okay that it is so difficult for grassroots candidates like us who have good ideas to run viable campaigns against an incumbent who gets 85% of his money from developers.
When I decided to run for office, I was warned not to do so. And they told me, look, you're going to change. The system's going to change you. You're going to make enemies. People are going to hate you. People who you thought were your friends are going to reveal them not to be your friends, themselves not to be your friends. And I made a promise to myself, and I made a promise to my community and my family especially, that I was not going to change. If changing meant getting elected, I don't want to be elected. I want you to have a council member that is responsive to you and your needs, that you can come to on an open door policy, that I will be visible to you, that if the issue that is paramount to you and your community cannot be solved because of conditions outside of my control, I will tell you so. But I will not misrepresent the facts. I will not lie to you. I will not change. I promise you that.
Did everybody know this?
I think I just takes it for granted I'll become a stepper wife like everybody else. So why even bother to ask? Look, every morning I get up before dawn and I go out and I pick up trash in my neighborhood and paint over all the graffiti. I've been doing that for 12 years. Becoming a council member isn't going to change anything for me if by some miracle that would occur. I go down every week, pretty much every week, and I'll be down there tomorrow at Plum. I go to city council and the hearings all the time. They ignore me all the time, but we get along. So, I'm good friends with most of the council members and with their staff, but they ignore me. They don't have any interest in what I have to say, but that's fine. As I said, we've sued them 14 times in the past 12 years, and we've won almost all the lawsuits, and they still don't care. So no one's going to cow me on city council. I'm the same person I always was. I'm not going to change. I couldn't care less what Herb Weston has to say or anybody else. So that's my policy. It's always been that way. That's great.